I remember this one girl I met at Parkwood. She was quadriplegic. I remember her saying to me, Lisa, there's a lot that she had an excellent attitude. She said, Lisa, there's a lot of things that I can't do, but there's a lot of things that I can do, which is like true in my case too. Yeah, there's things I can't do, but there's more that I can do. Like sometimes Mom and Dad will bring me home if they're around, but if they're not around, if they've got plans, like today they have plans, I'll take a taxi, so just whatever works best. Today I'll go home, I'll go get Griffin, bring him home, and then I'll get changed and have lunch and just fill my time in doing some lesson planning or some work in my music room, doing some banking stuff because you're self-employed and stuff, and then get ready for my class.
I was Lisa's labor coach, and the fact that, when I left her in that hospital with that new baby and we get that phone call at, 3 o'clock in the morning and this had happened, it affected us hugely. I was, 7 months pregnant with my own daughter at the time, and it was a very stressful time. I mean, she's grown leaps and bounds. She walks over and our children play together. Griffin and Mackenzie are 10 weeks apart?
10 weeks, yeah.
And then I have 2 older daughters as well. So it's not that different now, but if I look back in the past 3 years at how it's changed, sure. I mean, our lives are different.
You know what?
But I still think I've got my sister back. She's here. Thank goodness for that.
Last Sunday was the 3rd anniversary of it, and I remember saying to John last week, I said, that night, the night before, we went to bed, and then we woke up in the middle of the night and our whole world was different. But then we always tell each other it just could have been so much worse.
Okay, I'll go down the stairs. Keep going, honey.
Bye.
Bye, Pens.
Bye. Every anniversary of the day of my stroke, which is August 2nd, I've had some teary days on that day, but this past year it was really a celebration, and Doug was away. I think he was working, and I had to go out, and I wanted to make sure that he didn't miss the day. So I wrote on here, I'll be home to celebrate 13 years of successfully living with half a body, just as kind of a joke for him. But it was actually very emotional when he read it, and I never have taken it down. It's been up there, 9 months now. And it's the way I do live my life. I celebrate my life now. And I'm really thankful for the kind of life I have.
Hope and seagull.
Yeah. Me?
Just like a seagull close to the ground.
Nothing.
You're thinking about yourself and what's happening.
Oh.
Fly higher, get a wider view.
Whoa. Yeah.
Very wide.
Yeah, yes.
So you're wanting people to? Canada, a person in Canada with
Yes.
aphasia?
No. Thank you, no.
And you write society.
Yes. Thank you.
Do you feel that people in Canada really don't understand aphasia?
Oh, yeah. Nothing. Me, good.
And so you want people to be out there and let others know about aphasia?
Yes. Come. Thank you. Yeah,
To be
good.
spark plugs.
Yeah, thank you.
Every second of every day is precious to me. I know what it's like. Those years are all gone for me, those 20, 30 years, they don't exist. It's like part of my life left. So I appreciate things more. And I never did take things for granted. I was very thankful, as you likely know. But even more so, like I just said, every second of every day is precious. Sitting here and looking at you people, that's a very precious thing. I wasn't supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, these situations tend to draw people closer, and you get to understand and appreciate how fragile life is, and that you just have to live life and enjoy it as best as you can.
Hey. If you looked at life differently, you'd enjoy it a lot more. Like, I think I enjoy things maybe a little more than I used to. But because we always think we're invincible. You never think anything's gonna, you figure you're gonna live to an old age and then pass away. But when it comes full force at you without warning, then if you come out of it, then I think you do look at things a lot differently and you appreciate things better.
All done?
All done.
Go home and
showered for work.